The moment I burst through that bedroom door will forever be burned into my memory. My foot smashed it open as I roared, "Surprise, you bastards!" Emily let out a shriek of pure terror, clutching the sheets to cover herself, while Derek, in his panic, tripped over the tangled blanket, slamming face first onto the hardwood. Blood gushed from his shattered nose as he whimpered on the floor. I calmly walked over, planted my boot firmly on his throat, and growled, "Move, and I'll end you." But this confrontation wasn't born out of sudden rage. It was months in the making. For years, I thought my marriage to Emily was rock solid. 12 years of shared history, losses, struggles, victories. We weathered them all. When her father died and when we lost our child, I stood by her, working long days at the auto shop while she climbed the ladder in corporate marketing. She was always captivating, charming, beautiful, and vibrant, drawing attention in every room, while I remained a quiet, steady one who trusted her completely. Foolishly, the illusion shattered 3 months ago. I came home earlier than usual, exhausted, and found her laptop still open on the kitchen counter. She'd asked me to download a document for a printer, but when I opened the downloads folder, a message notification popped up. "I miss how your lips taste." My stomach twisted. The name attached? Derek, the co-worker she always claimed was just a friend, the man whose hand I'd shaken politely at company functions. My heart pounded as I scrolled. There were dozens of messages, intimate photos, dates, inside jokes, and casual mockery of me. She'd even bragged about faking headaches to avoid spending evenings with me. It wasn't some fleeting mistake. This was deliberate. Cool. I didn't confront her right away. Instead, I gathered everything: screenshots, chat logs, photos. I installed hidden cameras in our hallway and bedroom. I worked shorter shifts under the pretense of needing rest, waiting for the right moment to strike. 2 weeks later, that moment arrived. She told me she was meeting her friends for brunch, but the cameras revealed the truth. Derek arrived at our home shortly after she returned. They held hands, laughed, and disappeared into the bedroom I once called ours. My hands trembled, but my mind was razor sharp. I drove home, parking a few houses down, slipped into back, and climbed the stairs. I could hear their whispers, their laughter. That's when I kicked open the door. Derek stumbled in terror, landing hard and breaking his nose as Emily screamed and clutched the covers. My foot pressed into Derek's throat, pinning him like prey. Emily stammered, "You're going to jail for walking into my own house." I asked coldly. She froze, realizing I hadn't technically broken any law yet. I pulled out my phone, hit record, and panned from Derek's naked, bloodied body to her tear-streaked face. "Smile for the camera," I said softly. "My lawyer will appreciate this." "You're insane," she gasped. "No, I've simply stopped being your fool." Turning to Derek, I spoke with quiet venom. "You knew she was married. You didn't care. Now you'll both deal with the consequences." Emily scrambled to put on a robe, begging, "We can work this out. Please, let's talk." "You had 10 months to talk," I replied. "You chose this." Before I left, I calmly pocketed Derek's wallet and car keys sitting on the nightstand, a small token for the next phase of my plan. That evening, I handed all the evidence to my attorney, a sharp woman named Helen, who specialized in marital betrayal cases. Her eyes lit up as she flipped through the files. "She's finished. Full divorce, full asset control, full custody options. She won't get a penny." But my revenge wasn't limited to divorce court. The following day, I submitted an anonymous tip to Emily's employer. Her entire career was built on her squeaky clean family-first image. I included blurred footage, chat logs, and context. Within 48 hours, she was suspended pending investigation. She was quickly terminated. Next, I reached out to Derek's wife, Melissa. I sent her everything: the texts, the photos, the videos. Her reply was calm but devastating. "Thank you. He'll be served in the morning." Melissa didn't stop there. She went public, sharing screenshots and tagging friends, family, and co-workers. She exposed every detail of their deception, calling out both Derek and Emily for the calculated betrayal. The internet erupted. Their friends, co-workers, and even their church group shunned him. Derek was fired from his job as the HR department couldn't risk the scandal. Emily's once polished name was permanently stained across every search engine. Employers wouldn't touch her. Her own family, who always viewed me as beneath her, now saw the truth. Her mother even texted me, "You always treated her with kindness. She doesn't deserve your forgiveness." Even her sister cut ties. A few weeks later, Emily appeared on my doorstep. Her designer coat barely concealed her broken state. Puffy eyes, trembling lips, and a voice full of desperation. "Please, I've lost everything. My job, my reputation. Derek's gone. Please give me a chance to explain." I stood silent, letting her words fall like empty echoes. "I was stupid. I made a mistake," she sobbed. "Don't you miss me? Don't you want to try again?" I met her gaze, steady and cold. "No, I miss the woman I thought you were, not the one who mocked me while I paid our bills. You didn't make a mistake. You made choices repeatedly, and you burned everything down. Now you're left with the ashes." I gently closed the door. Word spread that she moved into a friend's spare room and was taking retail jobs just to survive. Derek vanished, reportedly moving back in with his parents. As for me, I rebuilt. I earned a promotion at work, reconnected with old friends, and found real healing through therapy, not the fake kind she used to pretend we had. Eventually, I met someone new, someone honest, someone who saw me for who I was, not who she wanted to mold me into. One evening, my new partner asked, "If she ever begged for you back, would you consider it?" The answer came without hesitation. "No, I'm not the man who loved her, and she's not the woman she pretended to be." And that was the truest revenge of all. Not rage, not violence, not scandal. Just freedom. 6 months later, as the dust fully settled, a package arrived. No return address. But I recognized the handwriting. Inside was a torn wedding photo, a broken locket I once gifted her, and a handwritten note. "I don't expect forgiveness. I know what I lost. I will always hate myself for what I became. I hope one day you can remember me as more than the worst thing I ever did." I folded the letter, placed it in the fireplace, and watched as the flames consumed it. That night, I slept peacefully for the first time in years.